can breathe again.
Hey beauty, welcome back to Meticulous Coaching, where we don't chase the hustle, we build from overflow. Today I want to talk to you about something that has shifted everything for me. Systems. Now take this into consideration. Right now, I am recording this video from my bed, not feeling well. And yeah, it's unfortunate that I'm not feeling well. However, I made a commitment to not only myself, but the Father, my family, that it doesn't matter how I feel or what's going on, I'm going to stay consistent. But the only way I've been able to accomplish this is by creating systems in my life and business. Now, the personal life is still coming together. I still have to work on my systems there. But as I'm building this platform, I knew I had to build my platform on systems from the very beginning. I knew that was going to be the only way that I could have days like this, but still stay consistent. Without my AI CEO working for me on the back end, or when I'm in need, it would be virtually impossible for me to do what I'm doing now, even in the state that I'm in. And so I'm so grateful for systems and tools and resources that we're able to use to help us not only stay consistent, but to stay grounded in our purpose and our calling, even through the ups and the downs. But not just business systems, but life systems, kingdom systems, systems that carry your purpose when you feel too tired to hold it, like I was today. So if you've been stuck in chaos, burnout, or inconsistency, stay with me. You don't need more grind. You need structure with the Father at the center. One of my new favorite scriptures is Corinthians 14 verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. That doesn't mean legalism. It means alignment. It means understanding that the Father is not the author of confusion, and the way He builds, multiplies, and blesses is through systems. Think about it. The way Yahushua discipled, that was a system. The way the Father laid out the Sabbath, the seasons, even our bodies' rhythms, those are systems. And Proverbs 24 verse 3 says, through wisdom is a house builded, and by understanding it is established. So why do we think that winging it is holy? Why do we glorify being busy, but not having a blueprint? Why systems create more freedom? Some people think systems stifle creativity, but it's the opposite. Systems protect your creativity. When you know your kids have a rhythm, your finances have a plan, your content has a flow, you free up your mental space to dream, to show up, and to serve. Systems create boundaries that allow the Father to bless you without breakdown. Because what's the point of breakthrough if it breaks you? Life systems. In my life, I've had to systemize everything from grocery shopping to my spiritual life, which honestly, I haven't done the best of so far. However, I'm realizing it is really imperative because managing 5 kids, a marriage, a business, and my healing journey is not sustainable without structure, without some sort of system, without some sort of plan, without some sort of support. And that might look like morning and evening anchors, prayer prompts when your mind is cloudy, a financial stewardship calendar and/or plan, or using AI tools to pre-plan content so you're not always reacting. We're not just building from discipline, but we're also building from discernment. Business systems, one of my favorite. Systems are everything in business, honestly. You need an onboarding flow, a way to communicate your offers, a method for automating what drains you. Proverbs 21 verse 5 says, The thoughts of the diligent tend to only to plenteousness, but of everyone that is hasty, only to want. Your systems should support your diligence, not your hustle. And that's why I created tools like my CEO Assistant, GPT flows, and automation templates, because your voice shouldn't be buried under burnout. So I want to leave you with this. You don't need to do more. You need to structure what you already carry. You're not lazy. You're under-supported. You're not inconsistent. You're overloaded. But the best thing is you do not have to stay there. If this resonated with you, I invite you to grab my private audio series, Let ChatGPT Do the Heavy Lifting, where I walk you through how I built systems that match the weight of my calling. Because we're not building for the moment, we're building for legacy, and legacy requires systems. Thank you so much for listening. Again, if this resonated with you, I hope this spoke to someone. I hope it helped someone to move from feeling overwhelmed and overloaded to prompting them to create the systems that help them to carry their purpose with ease and overflow authority. Can't wait to see you soon. Father's continued blessings. Bye.
Thank you for joining Daisy today. Father's continued blessings. Find the resources linked down below. And don't forget to connect on socials by Beauty